Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Corey Salt's True Floyd here for Amerime Media. And I wanted to talk to you guys about the latest movie I've seen, Dungeons and Dragons. Now, in the past, Dungeons and Dragons has had some, how do I put it, criminally awful movies. There was the one that actually came out in theaters in, I believe, 2000 or 2002. Then there were several more that came on the Sci-Fi Channel, and they weren't good. I mean, they weren't even so bad they're good like Sharknado. They were just bad, bad. So when they originally announced that they were going ahead and putting this in theaters, I winced. I winced hard. But believe it or not, I'm still in shock and awe about how well this film came out. You got Chris Pine as your bard. You've got Michelle Rodriguez as your barbarian. I mean, it. First off, I don't even think you need to be a fan of D&D as a game to actually enjoy this movie. If you enjoy an adventure that involves a gang of folks that have different abilities on any type of medium, this is definitely for you. Surprisingly, this is a family friendly outing and it works perfectly with it. If you're looking for something that's a little bit more violent and gory, I would suggest Vox Machina. But back to this movie, I don't want to spoil it, but I will say that there's a decent story that's told. I think the movie is definitely evenly paced. It's really good at being funny, and it's also good at taking a serious tone. Now, there's a lot of magic behind it as well. It's directed and written by John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein. These guys are a writing powerhouse. They wrote Spider-Man: Homecoming, Vacation, and just a slew of really good, solid comedies and action movies over the last few years. And they're still in what I like to say the freshman phase of their career. And if this is what they're putting out now, they're definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. Now, the visual effects here were solid as well, and the Easter eggs for the real D&D fans are very noticeable, and they're not heavy-handed either. And I love the acting performances by the entire cast. There's definitely some really good chemistry there. No one felt out of place. The casting actually was really tight, and it's weird because when it comes to Chris Pine, I could either take him or leave him in a lot of roles. But now, after seeing him play this out, I genuinely like him here. Best part is you could do another D&D movie continuing with this crew, or you could just make up a whole new band of cats and a different side of the world in this series. You could go either way, but I'll tell you what, I'm definitely here for it. On my grading scale, I'm actually going to give this movie an A minus. Trust me, I'm just as shocked as you are. But hey, it's a tight cast, it's a tight script, and it does action very well and it does comedy very well. It's really an overall really good movie, and yeah, I mean it's a critical hit. No pun intended. This is Corey Salter True Floyd for Amerime Media. I'll see you around.